Yeah, hello everyone, it's your girl New, and I know I haven't been active recently because I have been dying, and now I am back and I decided to do this quick little tutorial video. As you can see on the video title, I'm making this specific tutorial because I've seen a lot of people ask me, or not me in general, but I've seen a lot of people ask or wonder how to do this very wonderful thing called AFK fishing for frozen fish, so you can easily and quickly get snowflakes, or if you just want to get, hold on, I have to turn the music off because the music in this game does copyright when you record it. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how to AFK grind fish the easy way without having to put anything on your keyboard, or without having to, I don't know, scratch your head finding a free program to use that can do this easily. So here is how you're going to be able to do this. I am just going to go ahead and get off this Kirka here because it's easier to do without a horse around. And it is definitely much easier to do in a public server, because when you're in a private server, because when you're in a public server, you will face problems where people will stand in the place where your cursor is located, where you're clicking, and then it will get in the way when you're trying to when you forget to turn off your trading settings, and then people just walk up to you and then they ask to trade, and then that trading thing comes up, and that thing will prevent you from fishing, and it will ruin, your progress. So what you're going to be needing obviously is a is a fishing rod. If you haven't had a fishing rod yet, you can get it by doing a quest for Toby, and it's not the Toby here, but it will be the Toby over at mainland, where we were just now. Here, mainland. So you're going to be in mainland. If you're a new player, you will spawn on mainland, and you will have to go to Toby right here. He's on a mountain over here that has a little lake, which also falls down to the waterfall that connects here. So you're going to be at Toby over here, and you're gonna do some quest for him until he gives you the fishing rod shipment quest. If you're lucky, you can get this quest as soon as you finish your tutorial quest, which you have to do when you visit mainland for the first time. If you're unlucky, you're gonna have to keep doing quests until you do get this quest from Toby. So once you get this quest, you will be able to get your fishing rod here, and this is the fishing rod that you will be using. What you're going to be needing to do with this fishing rod is fish. You can use it to get to ice fish, and you can get frozen fish. So it's not like a guaranteed frozen fish each time you fish. Like here I got a brown trout, but you will get a frozen fish from time to time, and that is what we want to get when you ice fish, because when you use frozen fish, you can convert 4 frozen fish for 1 snowflake, and you need 3 snowflake to give to Hank, I think, at the cabin. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to easily AFK fish, and then how to easily AFK convert your fish to snowflakes, because if you're like me and you have a lot of frozen fish, you're not gonna sit there and you're not gonna one by one convert it to snowflakes. You're gonna want an easier way to do it and get snowflakes. So this will help with that. And what you're gonna be needing are 2 softwares that I use, which is AutoHotkey. These are all freewares that you can use online, and they are all softwares that are they don't have viruses. I can confirm that. They're safe to use. A lot of people use them, and these are really good freewares because they're very useful, especially when you know how to use them. So here is what OP Auto Clicker looks like, and AutoHotkey is going to take a while to open. Let me just show you guys what OP Auto Clicker looks like real quick. So you're going to download AutoHotkey here, and then you're going to download OP Auto Clicker. And surprisingly, they also have an Android version, but I've never used it on Android before because I don't play on mobile. So if you can, feel free to try that and let me know if that works out for you. So once you have these 2 freewares, you're gonna go ahead and find the position that you want to be in. a position that is preferably easy for you to click and will guarantee a click each time you record your click, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and open your OP Auto Clicker here. Sorry, my mouse has problems, so sometimes it doesn't register clicks. So here is OP Auto Clicker. You're not gonna be using this interface. You're gonna go ahead and click record and playback. This is really important because it will open this little thingy, and this is what we're gonna be using. This is really cool because it records a bunch of things that you can do on your PC, including keyboards and your mouse. I'm going to show you guys here. We're going to go to recording, go to options, and see this is everything that it records. It records keyboards, mouse clicks, mouse movements, and delays. So we're just going to leave all that ticked on. Make sure everything is ticked on. And then for settings, we're going to go to hotkeys. And you should set a hotkey that is easy to use and won't get in the way. I like to use my numpad as hotkeys, so I use numpad 7 for playback and 8 for record and stop. So that's my hotkeys. You can use the numbers itself like 6 and 7 if you don't have a numpad, but I generally just use this. And then for the speed is 4 times is the best speed for me because it's not too slow and it's not too fast, and you can, I don't know, make your clicks faster, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and record. I'm just gonna tap on my numpad here, record. I'm gonna record a series of movements to make sure that I don't go AFK. I like to double click everything each time. Even my tab, click again, jump, jump, click again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. So now we're just gonna wait until the Alex fishing stops. While we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what Auto Hotkey does. So here is Auto Hotkey dashboard here, dash. So what you're gonna do is you will see this the first time when you open Auto Hotkey. You're just gonna click on new script. It will create the new script in this document here, this location of document. You can see it's in the documents in the Auto Hotkey folder. You can name it whatever you want. I just name it loop OP Auto Clicker for the sake of this video. And then we're gonna go ahead and press create. So this is what my document looks like here. I'm just gonna minimize that. All right. So I already have the script here for what I do, numpad 7. I'm gonna show you what the script looks like. This is the script. Persistence, SetTimer, PressTheKey. This is the how long the interval between the loop will be. I set it to 25 seconds because I have a bunch of other accounts I do this with in one PC, so that's how long it generally takes to have my OP Auto Clicker do all of that sequences and then stop. But if you're using just one account, I will show you how to do that. I think it's around like 10 seconds. This is in milliseconds, so you're definitely gonna have to convert your seconds to milliseconds, but in general 1000 is 1 second, so just use that. So therefore 10 seconds would be 10,000. And then here is the send. Press the key, send. This is where your hotkey will be. If your hotkey is, for example, A, B, C, or D, you can just put in A or like that. Just put it like that. I use numpad 7, so I definitely will type in numpad 7 and then return. So I will be copy pasting this onto my description. You can just tick that and you can just adjust this and this to however you see fit. And then once you're done with that, you can just save, close that. All right. So this is the script. You're gonna run it after you double check something here. I'm gonna show you. Let's go ahead and open the thing so I can show you how long it takes. I usually turn on a stopwatch to see how long the sequence takes for an entire recording to play back. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna start and press my numpad at the same time. I don't have anything. Alright, so it takes generally about 7 seconds or 8 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it as 10 seconds because it's good to have like a longer interval in case you want to stop the script so that you can have more time to go ahead and go here and then close the script like this. Because I'm not sure how to add a stopping or a loop break sequence on command onto the script. It is just a script I found online that I'm using. But generally that's how I find it works. For example, okay, hold on. For example, if the script is looping, it's currently doing the sequences, you can just press the numpad 7 to quickly stop it before it finishes the loop, and then you can just close the script here on the side. It will be on the side here when you turn it on. Okay, so now we're gonna test the script and see if it works or not. We're just gonna go to our document here, and then we're gonna press loop numpad 7. Now you have 10 seconds to go back to this place before the script starts, and the script is starting now. I will just sit back and wait for it to do its thing. There, see, it's already doing its thing. Not even doing anything. I am literally just chilling back and watching my screen. So like, I'm just sitting here not doing anything. My hands are not on the mouse, they're not on the keyboard, and I am still able to I guess fish or AFK fish. And you can just leave this on for as long as you want. But once again, let me remind you, do this in a prive or a small public. But then again, small publics tend to be filled with players after a while, because servers, you know, fill and empty up. If you do this in a public, you might end up in a situation where there will be people getting in the way. Like currently right now, this person's horse is in the way and I'm unable to click. And when this happens, you'll end up being unable to gain any frozen fish until they move away, or until, you know, the fishing spot clears up. And another issue is that someone would like walk up to you and then send a trade request for some apparent reason. I'm not sure why they would do that. Maybe some people just want to, you know, make you stop auto-clicking on the fishing spot. But yeah, once you're done with this, this is how you AFK fish. If you want to stop, right now it's currently doing the script. I'm going to show you again. Just give me a second. Once it loops. Okay, it's looping now. I just tapped on the hotkey to make it stop, and then exit. There it is. Now it's no longer looping. Now it's not doing it anymore, and you can just go ahead and check how many fish you got. If you're lucky, you can get about 100 per hour. If you're unlucky, you can get less than that. I did have an account that ended up with only 300 fish after about 5 hours, while another account had about 500 fish after about 5 hours. So it really depends on the luck of your account, I guess. I'm not sure, but that account did consistently get less than 100 fish per what's that word, per hour. Okay, so this method obviously also works for trying to redeem your fish. So over here is Toby. Now we're just gonna go ahead and record a new sequence of clicks. I'm gonna show you here, pressing 8 to record. Oh shit, my bad. You have to be in the thing, or else it's gonna double click it accidentally. So okay, now we're in the Discord window. Gonna press 8 to record. Would you like some of my frozen fish? Here you go. Next. Would you like some of my frozen fish? Here you go. Next. I do this about 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did it like about 10 times. Now we're just gonna stop and we're gonna test it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it only does 7. You have to adjust the playback speed on this one, because sometimes you won't, you know, be able to actually redeem all of it as much as you want because of the clicks aren't always accurate. But as long as it clicks, I think I'm fine with it, because at the end of the day, like when you finish redeeming all your fish, it won't really matter how many times it clicked. So this is the sequence that we use to, you know, go ahead and click. So now we're just gonna go back and test it, like how long it takes on a stopwatch. Gonna do this again. Start and numpad start. Ooh, my bad there. Yeah, I forgot to click onto the tab. Okay. Reset, start. Alright. That takes about 8 seconds as well. All right, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to our script. Since it's about like 8 seconds, I'm just gonna leave it at 10 seconds like I did with the script like we did earlier. You can definitely just, I don't know, close it if you don't need it, or make it shorter, like 8 seconds, 9 seconds, but I like to generally give myself a little bit more time to go ahead and close the AFK script if I don't need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on loop numpad 7, go back here, talk to Toby. Now we wait for the loop to begin, because it will generally give you the amount of times that you sit there before it starts. It gives you, like, for example, if you set it to 25 seconds, then after 25 seconds of clicking the script, it will start the sequence, and then it will loop from there. So here I am once again not doing anything, just sitting back, relaxing. We can do, if you have a lot of frozen fish, let's say from purchasing, from trading, you can do this to redeem all of your snowflakes all at once. Makes it easier to, you know, get fish, get snowflakes. So like for example here I have 9,000 frozen fish, and you definitely don't want to sit there all day and just redeem and redeem and redeem, because that is mad, that is insane. So yeah, this is the best way for me to redeem my fish. This method also works with redeeming your snowflakes. So we're just gonna go back to the cabin, and I'm just gonna quickly do the sequence just so you guys can see. The script works for just about anything, because it literally is just playing the hotkey that you set for your OP auto clicker, because the OP auto clicker record and playback does not loop. It is basically like a sample of what remouse would do, because it does redirect you to remouse when you want to, you know, repeat certain things. So once again, you just record giving him the snowflakes and repeat this so that you can, you know, sit back and redeem as many snowflakes as you would like. So yeah, that is how to loop a record and playback using OP auto clicker, so that you don't have to do anything. You can just sit back and let the scripts do it all for you. So yeah, that's all about it. I hope this video helps, and if you would like, feel free to share it to your friends to help them AFK grind fish or AFK convert things, or basically if you just need a script to help loop your OP auto clicker so that you don't have to like rack your brain trying to look for software that can record and loop sequences for you. Because I did try to look for a while, like for example here I have this software that the trial already expired, and that's why I tried looking for another software that I could use. For a while this was very useful, the auto-softed auto keyboard presser. That is what I used for Souls last time, but now that I have figured out this other method, I will definitely be using this method, even though it does require two softwares. But as long as you know they're freewares, and as long as they're not bannable softwares, because I do know that in Wild Horse Island, OP auto clicker is, I guess, acceptable. Like it's not a bannable offense, from what I've heard. And AHK, auto hotkey here, isn't really like doing anything. It's just helping you loop the OP auto clicker. So it's just a support software that you're using to support your OP auto clicker to loop. So technically you're not really using it directly on Roblox itself. So I guess that's acceptable. But yeah, anyways, that's the video. I hope it really helps you, and I hope you have a good time for the rest of the winter event, and have a good day wherever it is you are, or a good night, or a good more night. This has been your girl New, signing out. Bye bye.